All right, folks, it's been a busy day, sort of, and a lazy day at the same time. Yesterday, I went and meditated, and if you saw my video from yesterday, if you didn't, you need to go check that out, man. That was an epic day for sure, man. Lots of fun, and I was wore out. Too wore out to discuss food or anything else after or before the meditating trip. So basically, on Friday night, I took and ate more calories than I have been taking in. I probably eat about 14 to 1500, somewhere around that, maybe a little under, but definitely didn't go over 1700 calories for the day. And, I ate a lot. And the reason I did that is because I knew I would be working that off come yesterday during the meditating trip. And that was the case for sure. Really got in the physical activity out there doing that. Meditating is not a lightweight hobby. We have to park our truck. The type of sites that I take my group to are usually woods or wooded areas where home sites used to exist and people no longer even know about them. Most detectives, tend to stick to the easy stuff like the parks and the schools that they can get permissions on, and homes of the modern era. Mostly, a lot of people that I know detect around the old mill towns because they know that they're guaranteed to find silver coins and stuff like that. Just keep in mind that anything that was minted 1964 on back, even your quarters and dimes that still look like today's dimes, so check your pocket change. Anything that says 1964 on it and backwards from that is silver currency, and it's worth more than its face value. I think a dime, just a silver dime 2 years ago, was at least worth $2 in silver melt value. So you can imagine with the inflation going on now what one would be worth. So yeah, finding those is epic, and we have a pretty large collection of it that we're just accumulating from over the years between me and my father. I would hate to estimate the value of it all, but yeah, we do pretty good with that. But that is not the main reason I meditate. I meditate for the historical items. I like finding the old 1700s relic, like in that video you saw yesterday that Bill found, that saddle strap guide. You can't buy something like that on eBay because they're so hard and rare to find. People hold on to them. They don't sell them. If they did, I imagine they could fetch a decent little price for it. Not hundreds of dollars or anything like that, but someone would pay, a pretty good lump sum to own one, that didn't want to take the time to go out there and detect. We save the history, and I try to work as hard as I can side by side with the historians. I've made bargains with them to put our stuff on display at museums and stuff. They have yet to take me too seriously on the offer as of late, or as of any time. But my group has the biggest collection of colonial artifacts of anyone in this county, I'm sure. I am sure of that. But it is what it is, and we'll hold on to it until that day comes, and we'll keep representing the way I like to do. But all of that led me kind of to where I am now. I wanted some individuality. That is why I chose this channel and named it Latchkey Gen Xer, so I wouldn't be confined to just one topic all the time. Confining yourself like that and then facing yourself in a world like I had to do of, when everything shut down, back in 2020 and onward, and things still haven't gotten right for me completely, because I used to have enough time during the day to go meditating through the week a few hours a week, which I still haven't gotten back yet. I'm still hoping that my daughter's school schedule will pick up to a full day at some point where I can continue to do some of that again. And I'm going to build it on this channel because this channel is my variety channel. I know I've been focused on diet this year because I wanted to lose 100 pounds. And that has been going pretty good for me. It's led me to meeting some new people, but just know that in the future, my topics could change. I'm always going to talk about weight, and when I get to the point where I want to be, it's going to be maintaining, but not quite as much. I'm going to do other fun stuff too. And detecting is going to be a big part of that because that is my enjoyment. People like to fish, I like detecting. People like to play golf, I like metal detecting. And like I said, it is a physical and rewarding hobby. It is the only hobby that you can invest in that can actually pay you back and then some. Yes, and then some. Once you invest in the equipment, you take a little time to go searching. Eventually, you'll accumulate enough treasure that it can pay you back in a big way. But I sell nothing. I sell nothing. I know detectors out there that are bigger name than me that I have detected with who will actually sell off some of their currency and stuff for cash money. They keep check on the prices of when things are high and low, and yes, they'll do that. But we collect and hold on to everything. Everything. We're hoarders. We're hoarders of history and the finer metals in life. But yeah, it's a lazy Sunday for me, so topics that I talk about, aren't always going to be about the diet. I will give you a rundown of what I eat, though, for the past 2 days, even though I don't have any video footage of it. Yesterday, when I came home, had some of that round Oscar Mayer turkey slices, I like getting that because it's extremely low cal. I ate a piece of that on one of those keto buns, that are, what I say those were, 60 calories. The ones from Aldi's, they're 60 calories. I'm trying to eat those up first because I got some. No, I didn't get the ones at Walmart yet, but the ones at Walmart that I saw, I did get the hot dog buns, and the hot dog buns only have 50 calories, and their hamburger buns only had 50 calories, so it's 10 calories less, So yeah, I'm gonna definitely start investing in those. If I can shave off 10 calories here and there. But then again, it's a trade-off because the price tag is $3 higher than the Aldi's brand, so I may just stick with the extra 10 calories to get the cheaper price buns. Or I may buy a combination of the two, why not? I mean, that is so low cal. And then all I ate on it was a piece of cheese yesterday, and I had some stone ground mustard on there. And I ate 2 of those sandwiches. And and the 2 sandwiches together because both of the cheese slices were only 30 calories a piece. So you got to think this sandwich had like 95 calories. And you take 60 for the bread. Wait a minute, let me do the math here. Lord have mercy, I suck at math, so give me a second to calculate this junk together. All right, so at 60 calories for the bun plus uh 35. Alright, that puts us up to 95 calories. So yeah, it's a little more than what I was thinking. And then let's see, plus 35 more for the cheese equals 130 calories. And then plus 5 for the stone ground mustard equals 140 calories. So times that by 2. I'm sorry to say it, y'all. I only had 280 calories for the entire day yesterday. I ate a little more than that today, though. I was just super tired, and the fiber in that keto bread, man, it fills you up so fast you don't even realize it. I mean, it hits your stomach like a brick. I guess that's a good thing, though. It keeps you from overeating. It really does. I really like that about it. But yeah, I thought fiber was supposed to make you go. I have a hard time going when I eat that much fiber. So I have to lay off of it, for a little while. If I could get away with eating that low of calories and being satiated, I'd just eat it all the time. But yeah, I don't stay regular with it. It seems to have the opposite effect on me for some reason. Now, when I eat a salad with all those raw vegetables and stuff in it, now, yeah, that does the trick right there for me. But anyway, I ate similar to that today, except for this afternoon. I had some, I guess you'd say grilled chicken. Had a few pieces of grilled chicken. I didn't make that into a sandwich. I just kind of ate that, along with some greens and sides, like that, like broccoli and stuff like that. Mixed vegetable type of situation with broccoli and cauliflower, winter vegetables. Didn't have carrots in it this time. I just got the cauliflower broccoli blend because technically on keto you're not supposed to eat carrots. I don't know why, but to me I put calories over carbs anyway. So if you ever see me sneak and eat a few carrots in with my broccoli and cauliflower, don't make too big a deal about it. I'm a dirty keto kind of guy. Now I won't go so dirty while I'm doing it to the point where I'll eat like regular food or anything, but that'll just be hurting me, right? I got a competition to think about. Goodness sake. But yeah, yesterday was ultra low calorie, and funny thing is, when I'm out in the woods doing all that meditating and stuff, and get them muscles to working and aching, I weighed on the scale this morning. I was hitting 261.4, so I've lost like a pound since weigh-in Wednesday. And and when I work out like that, it stays still for a few days. I mean, it doesn't drop like it does when I haven't had any kind of physical activity going on. I really hope to get out doing that more though, because that is some major physical activity. I'm walking around, swinging my detector with one hand, carrying my heavy shovel in the other. I'll have to show you my equipment and how I do this one day. I'll have to set my camera up in a tree and detect from afar away where you can see exactly the kind of physical activity I go through. Out in those woods, there's that river, there's hills to climb. You're constantly stooping and bending to retrieve whatever's in the ground. It's not a lightweight hobby. I've had many people think, I'm going to get into that, and fail miserably because they can't handle the physical activity of it and the hours we spend doing it. You got to have a love for it to do it, that's for sure. It's not as simple as picking one up, going out there and listening to a beep and digging a hole. It's not that simple. Those detectors talk to you. They tell you things way beyond just what that beep's telling you. And it takes a skilled person, and that would be any member of my group, a skilled person to get out there and know exactly how to make that thing function in a way that even the manufacturer of the equipment will not tell you. Like how to chase your coil back to find the end of the target and being able to dig that way without damaging it. There's a lot. I have taught a lot of people how to detect properly, and hardly anything that we dig ever gets cut or scratched. It's that rare occasion it will happen. That's just a chance you take. But I have seen people go out there, find a target, dig straight under the coal, and damage a beautiful silver coin. That is a bad day for whoever made that dig. Trust me, you do not want to do that. So I'm drinking me a Diet Sprite right now. Well, they don't call it Diet Sprite anymore. They call it Sprite Zero. Still tastes like Diet Sprite to me. Which is a good thing. I'm happy about that. I grew up during the diet drink era. I like Diet Pepsi. I tolerate Diet Coke when I have to. Diet Dr. Pepper over Dr. Pepper Zero. Those zero drinks, they have, if you've been drinking if you've been drinking sugar-free sweeteners as long as I have, when they change that formula, you can tell the difference the minute you take a swallow. There's been many times I'll go to a drive-through restaurant, because now they're having both the Diet Coke and the Coke Zero, and I'll order a Diet Coke and they'll give me a cup full of Coke Zero. I can tell the difference. So, you know, if you want a little snotty, if you're one of those disrespectful people that are trying that, thinking that people can't tell the difference, yeah, we can tell the difference. And someday I'm coming back in after you because I do not like Coke Zero, okay? Don't do that to people. If you work in a restaurant like that and you're seeing this video, don't do that. Don't pull that trick on people, because we know. Yeah, it's got a different wang to it, in my opinion. I just don't like the zero products. They're trying to push those over the diet. I just don't like it. Don't like it, ain't gonna like it, never will like it. I will tolerate it only if I have to, in a have-to situation. But I don't live in a have-to situation. Just give me my Diet Coke, okay? My Diet Dr. Pepper. You can give that zero to somebody who asks for it, who likes it. Nothing wrong with liking it. I just don't like it. But anyway, you know, this is my lazy Sunday rant for today. And this is all I have for today, because if I don't stop, I'll never quit. So until tomorrow, you folks have a good one.